Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, disneylandforever.com. Hey there.
Hello.
It's Jordan.
And Daniel.
And you can forgive Dan tonight because
I had an absolutely terrible day at work.
Yay!
So I'll try not to swear or... Yes, that's about all that would happen probably.
Just a little peek into like sometimes the mental effort it takes.
Seriously. It was just terrible.
But I know this usually cheers you up though.
Yes.
So my week has not been that stressful.
That's good.
Long, but not that stressful. Everything's going pretty good. It's really hot outside.
Yes.
It's like it's summer or something. It's not officially summer.
No, it's not. Yeah, don't lie to me.
No, not officially yet, but I think by the time it is, it's like gonna feel like it's almost over, and I hate that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be at Disneyland on Monday.
Yay.
So that's also a good thing to think about.
Night.
Yep. So that's very exciting. What we decided to do, we were going to have we had so many ideas of what we could do today, but then between the news they dropped last Thursday and the news they dropped today, which is Wednesday, we're just like, you know what? News. Another just news episode because there's just a lot to kind of discuss and talk about. So we're going to do that instead, and it's mostly going to be about Halloween stuff and all the Disneyland Forward stuff that they announced. So that's what we're going to be spending our time on. I don't know that it's going to be a particularly long episode, but it's long enough that we wouldn't have time to do anything else. So we'll go with that. And for us, it's late at night.
Yes.
So we'd like to also go to bed at some point.
No.
Now, again, people who say, like, why don't you just skip a week? We do actually enjoy doing this a lot. So for us, it's like cathartic
Yes.
to do it. We do have a new review.
We do from M. Slade or MS Slade? Probably M. Slade.
I'm thinking it's M. Slade.
They said, fantastic. Such a cute podcast. I've always loved getting updates on the Disney parks, and these two present everything in such a fun and engaging way. 11 out of 10, love it, with 4 exclamation marks. 11 out of 10 is a mathematical impossibility, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Do you know how much of a Disney fan you are whenever you see fantastic with exclamation points that your brain automatically makes it phantasmic?
Yep, it does not
I was
say
like, why did
phantasmic.
she just write, why did she, I don't know, why did they just say phantasmic?
Phantasmic!
Oh, and then you said fantastic, I'm like, I should stop and read it.
That's a different word.
Yep. Well, we're glad that you enjoy it. That'd be fun if they had a thing where you could do 6 stars instead of 5, but then that's also
It's an impossibility.
It is impossible.
But I appreciate I know the joy that you feel.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And we appreciate everyone who's left reviews. We really do. It's great to read through them, and we love to see them. And I'm sure for you, nights like this is really nice to sit there and read.
Yes.
So keep them coming. We do appreciate people who leave 5-star ratings on Apple or Spotify or Audible, and also these 5-star reviews on Apple. We love them, so keep them coming. We do really, really appreciate you guys and appreciate the feedback that you guys send. Oh, and also the DMs that you guys have sent us. By the way, there was someone that sent me a DM today. They were there on May 16th for the start of the 70th. They did not feel that it was crazy. Oh. They did have quite the story to share about getting a seat for Paint the Night, which was intriguing, and I am so happy for them that it all worked out because it was interesting.
As we talked about, people had trouble, or it was just they said it was so busy that they had to cut off.
They did say that did happen.
Yeah.
This was it was interesting. I'll have to have you read it. Anyway. In terms of like news that we're not, we'll just get into news because really it's all news. We'll go for the longest things at the end of it because there's only 2 short things. First of all, people have been freaking out about the Tiki Room, how long it's going to be closed until July 3rd.
That's a long time.
Well, I mean, it's been closed down for a while. If you remember, we mentioned
true.
this a little while before, that they're only closing it because they're replacing that animatronic tree in the courtyard. And
stand back. And nothing happens.
So now something should happen.
They're totally replacing the whole thing?
They rebuilt it, yeah. It shouldn't look different because they're basing it off the original drawings and everything, but it's just because that one just ceased to work. And so they're just like, why don't we just replace it and make it work again? So that's really the major reason why they've had it closed for so long. And it's back up on the calendar starting on July 3rd.
Yay.
So if you're going after then, you're going to be able to see it.
American patriotic experience
Tiki
of the
room.
tiki room.
I mean, in all honesty, it's very Americana.
Yes.
It's not authentic in any way, shape, or form.
Tiki culture is a little bit...
It's a 50s thing.
Yeah, not the most politically correct, but...
It's very uniquely continental. It's not Hawaiian, it's continental. Also, I thought it was going to be more news than it actually is. The temporary / permanent / not really permanent / going to be Porto's soon, Earl of Sandwich. I have to say it because there's two Earl of Sandwiches.
Earls of Sandwich.
Yeah. The one that was more permanent but also was always going to definitely be going away, that one is closing. Looks like it could be, there's no date. It could be like end of July, beginning of August. They're going to close so they can actually like tear down that building and start building the new Portos. I guess they've been trying to wait as long as possible so they could just move straight into their new building, but it's not happening.
Nope.
Because their new building is not really quite close to being done yet. So the news story that I was reading was freaking out more about the fact that all the employees are being laid off. I'm wondering, though, if they're technically getting laid off from this one, and then when they open the new Earl of Sandwich, that they'll just be rehired.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
That still sucks to not have a
Yes.
job.
But I don't know the inner workings of how that's going to play out. But that was why the news story was broken. But at the same time, I just figured I'd let everyone know. Again, Porto's is coming. Because we do know that they are definitely closing this within the next month to month and a half.
I still don't think it's going to happen. This has been they've been talking about Porto's for 700 years.
It was supposed to be ready by last Thanksgiving. Didn't happen. Like the whole downtown Disney. Downtown Disney is not ready.
I think it was supposed to be ready the first Thanksgiving. In 16, whatever.
I thought it was 1608 or 1607.
Whatever. That's how long this has been going on.
Okay.
What? I don't think Porto's is ever coming. We'll see.
All right. Well, let's just move on to let's talk. Which one do you want to start with? The news from last week or the news from this week?
I don't know.
Last week. Okay, we'll start with the stuff that someone did message us and say, like, they only announced all this because you recorded your episode yesterday. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, that's always the case.
It dropped on either Thursday or Friday. Can't remember which day. I think it's the Thursday. So future expansion plans. They've announced a whole bunch of things. Everything in here is basically stuff that we knew was coming. We just got more details on it. And
with the Disneyland Forward project,
it's all related to Disneyland Forward, and so that's why it was such a big deal. And there's a lot of changes here coming. So first of all, Disney did announce that they are building a new parking structure and transportation hub. And we have to talk about where all this is because everyone's trying in their minds to figure out what's going on and not really paying attention. I've noticed a lot of people not paying attention to the actual concept art because all your answers are right there. So they said that they are going to remove a portion of the Manchester cast member parking lot. I don't know where that is.
In Manchester, England.
A lot of people do, apparently, so that's why I'm just going to mention that. And this is on the east side of Disneyland. And yes, when I put this on on Instagram, I said west side, and I didn't mean west side. It happens 100% of the time. I keep thinking that Harbor is on the west, and I know it's not.
I have my bearings.
I do have my bearings when I envision
it. No, when I envision it.
I know, I do too.
Oh, okay.
But I keep thinking that direction is west. But if you ask me which way is north and south, I am always right. It's just the east and west. They're words I keep getting wrong. I don't know why I wanted to say that it's the west side. It's not. It's the east side. So the Manchester cast member parking lot, somewhere on the east side, Disney is going to be building a new parking structure that will have approximately 6,000 parking spaces. That's a lot. And granted, I think this is to make up for the Toy Story parking lot that they're going to be closing down.
I would assume.
And it will also have shuttle and rideshare areas, which is desperately needed because the rideshare area is currently big enough for 5 cars?
Yes. There is the Manchester Court Complex Garage. It's
I don't know where that is.
Far away.
That can't possibly be it.
Well, I don't know.
That's got to be something different. That's not the cast member parking.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway.
Because they're not going to have a walking path from there
Yeah.
to Disneyland a mile away. Anyway, and then this is also... So, yeah, the rideshare area is going to be bigger. I don't even know why they chose that small area to be the rideshare.
It's so terrible.
It's way too small.
And you can't walk past because everyone's waiting for the ride.
Yeah, it's way too small. So they'll actually have a significantly sized rideshare area, and they'll also have new security screening over there. And it says dedicated access for traffic off of Disney Way, improving parking and traffic flow. Sure. The biggest thing is in the concept art, you can see that they are going to have a new pedestrian bridge over Harbor Boulevard. This is something they tried to do quite a few years ago, and it got shot down by the Anaheim City Council. Apparently now they've said, sure, this time, yes. And they will...
It's probably because of all the money that they've made off DVC, Disneyland Hotel. They're like, oh, now we're okay.
Now you can
all
do
the
it.
money that we have to pay.
And so they were going to be completely changing the Esplanade. And then they also made sure to put in there that the pedestrian bridge will provide convenient public access to and from Harbor Boulevard. I know that was one of the things that all the businesses on Harbor were upset about, is that they thought that having a bridge over Harbor was going to prevent everyone from getting to any of those restaurants or stores on the street. And I'm like, I don't know why you think that's going to be the case. They still have to walk on Harbor to get to the pedestrian bridge. So... why they would think that's going to make people bypass it, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming on this art, you just walk up some sort of stairs, or...
Well, because what it is that this is after... So if it's like it was designed before, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be, that this is going to be coming from this new parking structure. So you have to actually walk on the east side of Harbor Boulevard and go through into the same complex where they have the ride share and the transportation center, and there's where the security screening is going to be for there, and then you walk over the pedestrian bridge. It might not even be like the number one way people get there off of Harbor, because it still does look in this concept art like there is a walkway directly from Harbor, like on the west side of the street, going directly into this new Esplanade.
This concept art makes it look like it's floating in the air and there's no column supporting it.
There's a column
what?
right there. Oh, that's
the monorail. So it's just this magical thing in the sky.
Disney can do what they want.
And what was my other question? Oh, so it doesn't take out any hotels? Because I swear that's all hotels there.
No, this is on the west side. You're looking at Space Mountain right there. There's no hotels on that side of the street.
No, back here.
Oh,
like
I don't know where that is. Disney owns some of the property over there, and so some of their stuff that they own, they're going to be getting rid of.
Yeah,
but that's the whole purpose of why they bought it. It's because they wanted to build a parking structure there. So it shouldn't be coming as too much of a shock. My guess is, looking at the way this concept art is laid out, it looks like the pedestrian bridge is going to take you directly into the Esplanade, and then they're going to take over what was like where the shuttles currently go. They're going to take that over, create like a more green space and like an entryway sort of thing. And there'll still be security there, but it won't handle as many people as it does now.
Gotcha.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
But this new entrance looks beautiful, and people have been pointing out that if this is to be believed, did you notice the sign that says Disneyland Resort?
Yep.
It's a callback to that very iconic letter by letter square sign. I don't know how to describe it.
They're all singular rectangle letters. The
retro style one that was up for so many decades.
Yep.
That they're going to bring back. It looks like they're going to try and bring back a version of that. And also the way that everything is designed, I know originally when they wanted to build a bridge, they were going to have to like reroute the monorail. It looks like they actually decided, let's not reroute the monorail, let's just put the bridge over the monorail track.
Yeah, so not only does this bridge not have supports, it's probably like 400 feet in the sky.
Yes.
I'm confused, but we'll see what happens.
This is the part that I'm probably most excited about, is this whole thing, because that entry area, it does need to be redone.
Yes.
It just no longer works for how they currently use it.
Yeah.
Before 9/11, worked great, because there was no security. And then once they add security, it just doesn't work as well.
Hopefully the pedestrian bridge will be earthquake-proof.
I would assume, since it's in California. They do bring up the fact that they're expanding the Esplanade and entry experience because of the expansions that they're bringing into mostly California Adventure. And that brings them to the next things that they talked about. So the Coco attraction that they announced back last year at D23, they do have some new concept art for this, and of course it looks really cool because it looks like you're going into trying to read what it says. Sorry. Casa Museo de la Familia. That's what it says. So I think it's supposed to look like you're walking.
And that's the
directly
Incredicoaster on the left, right? So
yes. So they kind of gave an update as to where this is going to be built. So it says that it will be built near Paradise Gardens Park and Pixar Pier in areas that are predominantly backstage today. And construction is set to begin this fall.
That's good. We kind of predicted it would be close to Pixar Pier there.
Yes.
I don't understand. So they've gotten rid of all backstage for Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
All backstage for this new Avengers Land.
Yes.
And also all backstage for Coco Land.
Yes.
So there's no backstage anymore.
Yes.
I don't know
the
where
floats are actually just going to be right there. They're just going to be parked at all times.
Well, they're probably on the floating pedestrian bridge that is somehow not supported by anything. I'm so confused by everything.
I don't know.
We have to see what's going on in person.
But
yeah, it's kind of like kitty corner to Silly Symphony Swings. It looks like
somewhere around there,
like just further, like where the floats come out. So
that's my guess.
Where are they going to do the floats then in the future?
Yes.
Thank you. You're very helpful.
They go down the parade route and then they just turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to watch it twice.
I don't get anything.
But they don't get to turn around. They literally just put them in reverse.
Yeah, just backwards. Mm-hmm. Do you want to watch the forwards parade or the backwards parade? They do the music backwards too. That would be so fun.
That would creep everyone out. You never know.
Yep.
So I was just happy to hear that that's not taking out like anything major for the Coco ride. We cannot say the same thing for the new Avatar themed land. In fact, now they're calling it an Avatar destination. That's literally what it says right here. Avatar destination. So
is it even going to have an attraction, or is it just going to be a walkthrough?
Yeah, it has a water ride.
Okay.
They've already announced that.
Yeah.
Before.
Okay. I just didn't know if they'd changed like.
No, it should be, because before they announced they were going to build a water ride. They just said that it's going to be built. The new Avatar themed land is going to be built in the current Hollywood backlot area of California Adventure. So this is in Hollywood Land. And it says it's in the early stages of development. Additional details will be shared later, including construction timeframes. But one thing they can say is that to make way for this new experience, Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue will close in early 2026. So we now officially have less than a year of that ride's existence.
Sad.
It is sad.
It's not my favorite ride. I don't care too much, but it's still sad.
Shall we have a history moment?
Sure.
It's really the only reason I like this ride.
Drew Carey.
It's the only reason I like this ride.
Of the terrible Hollywood, what is it called?
You never remember.
Backlot. No.
Hollywood Pictures Backlot?
No, the ride.
I know. That's why I was saying you don't remember it.
I don't. Keep going.
So when California Adventure opened in 2001, it only had
Superstar Limo. That's it.
It only had one dark ride called Superstar Limo. The ride it suffered so many problems in the development stages.
Look at it on YouTube. You will be so creeped out.
Well,
It's
at one
so
point
terrible.
in time, it was supposed to be a more like thrilling attraction where you were a celebrity being chased, like running away from the paparazzi through the streets of Los Angeles. Like you were being chased by the paparazzi. However, it was shortly before the park was going to open that Princess Diana died after being chased by the paparazzi.
Yeah.
So they figured that
would probably be in bad taste.
Yeah, so they changed direction on it. And so they built it anyway, and it's like a fever dream. And so it was supposed to be that you have arrived at LAX, you are a celebrity, you're boarding a limousine. Periodically in your limousine, your agent calls you on the video phone.
Which is why those
on the
tiny
cars,
little screens.
And then you just go through this like overly stylized, caricatured version of Hollywood with B,
Terrible
C, and D list celebrities. Saying mostly C and D list. And then you just arrive at your premiere, and there's a camera that's showing you on the screen for some reason. It was so poorly received that less than a year later, they realized that California Adventure would do better with no dark rides than with this one. So they closed it down. And then not too long after that, they decided they shouldn't just like leave the building vacant entirely. So they rethemed it to Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue. And actually, it explains why so much of this ride is the way that it is. The exterior actually looks similar to the way this exterior looked for Superstar Limo, so that's why it has such a weird entrance. if you're like, why is this taxi service place look so weird? That's supposed to be LAX. If you're wondering why the taxis look weird, they literally did not change one thing of the ride layout or the cars. They just painted the limos yellow and made them taxis. That's why your limo has a video screen in it, because they figured we may as well use it at some point. And then, it's actually the reason why there used to be at the end, they used to turn that camera on, and there was all those screens.
It would say like humans.
Spotted in Monstropolis, and it would put you up on the screen, and they turned it off.
So pointless.
But I just love going through that ride, and they reused some of the animatronics in Monsters Inc.
Yeah, one of the vacuumy people. What are they called?
The CDA.
CDA was Drew Carey.
Yes, the one that's. Drew Carey had maps to celebrities' houses that would fan out of his hand, and now they say like we're looking for these people, and it's the one that has brochures fanning out of his hand. Yeah. It once was Drew Carey.
It still is, surprisingly.
So I mean, the ride is super cute. I really do enjoy it, but I enjoy it more from a historical standpoint, and so it'll just be weird that this one vestige of the opening of California Adventure will be gone. It's gonna be sad. Also, Hollywoodland is going to be decimated.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say that. Like, Hollywoodland has nothing besides that anyway. It's kind of terrible. And
there's the PhilharMagic.
Yeah.
And an empty Hyperion.
Yeah. But there's like that old Avengers store that is not used anymore.
They use it for private events.
Okay. And then the other
I'm not saying that's a good use. I'm just saying that's what they do.
And then the other building that evidently is just private events and bathrooms, and then some sort of drink place that I don't understand.
Studio catering. Well, the studio catering company and the refreshment.
Yeah.
Whatever that one's called.
That's kind of pointless too. So
actually, it's really popular though. Everyone likes the drink, like the drinks over there.
Well, they should move where they get the drinks.
You can go to one of the many other places in California Adventure that has alcohol.
So many drinks in all of DCA.
Yeah, all that area is going to be
I am
closing.
confused by the picture. It looks like it's like 7,000 miles long, and
well, it's called forced perspective.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder, the new Avatar themed land, that's what we're talking about, is the picture, the concept art of the Avatar land. This is not going to be Pandora. They've actually gone out of their way to never call it Pandora. So to me,
well, it's still got to be.
Well, I mean, called Pandora, because people are
from Disney World.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people are thinking it's going to be just almost identical to the Pandora, the world of Avatar at the Animal Kingdom. They've made it very clear that they don't want the two to be seen as the same thing.
So it's still from the same planet.
But this one's supposed to be more focused on, I think Avatar: The Way of Water is what they're focusing on here. It's what it seems like. It evokes more of the Way of Water.
Yeah, especially with the water ride. That makes sense.
Yeah. So those are the main things that they mentioned for Disneyland Forward. So there was a lot to talk about, but it was just like, it's always sad when they announce the closure of something, especially something that's been around for so many years, with Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue.
Yep.
It's just sad to see that go. Today, they announced all the Halloween stuff. Although I say all, and it's not all. They teased quite a bit. First of all, maybe just say, the new outfits that they announced for Mickey and Minnie. Oh, really? Okay, I'm glad you like them.
Oh, you don't like them?
Mickey's looks weird. I like Minnie's.
Yeah, Minnie's is cute.
Mickey looks like he woke up in his pajamas and then put on a hat.
Maybe he did.
But Minnie looks cute. So mostly this is just stuff. The thing that I'm taking from it is what they have confirmed and what they have not confirmed. So mostly this was a lot of like people curious, like what's sticking around during the Halloween season from the 70th anniversary celebration and what's not. So as a reminder, Halloween at Disneyland takes place between August 22nd and October 31st. The extra stuff for like Plaza de la Familia will stay around until November 2nd. So stuff that's sticking around. Obviously, Haunted Mansion Holiday is still going to be there. I would be surprised if it wasn't. Wondrous Journeys, as we fully expected, will give way for Halloween Screams. Fully expected that. They also... Okay, over at California Adventure, they did, as much as I figured, Radiator Screams is still going to be around, so that means you'll still get Luigi's Honkin' Halloween, Mater's Graveyard Jamboree, Monsters After Dark is still coming back, like all that stuff is still there. One thing, Mickey's Trick and Treat will be at the Disney Theater and will take over all performances of Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Clubhouse live.
Cool.
So it's similar like what they did last year, where they had a Halloween show that took over Disney Junior Dance Party. Mm-hmm. Similar thing. It's just it says it's a new show.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe it's not. Because like I swear the name sounds familiar. The way that they worded it, it almost sounded like it's new. But maybe it's just more like reiterating, we're going to do the same thing we did last year. They said there's going to be food, and then they teased 2 things. They talked about there's going to be merchandise. They teased 3 things. Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit's going to be coming back. They will continue to do Goofy's Kitchen celebrating Halloween and Mickey's Autumn Adventures at Storyteller's Cafe. And then at the Plaza de la Familia, they will also have the return of the Storytellers of Plaza de la Familia celebrate the musical world of Coco.
Such a long name. The first 5 minutes was terrible.
Yes.
The last part was good.
Yes.
Hopefully they get rid of the first 5 minutes again.
Yes.
We'll see.
Oogie Boogie Bash, we already knew was coming back.
Really?
That one's going to be running August 17th through Halloween. They did say that Villains Grove is coming back. Frightfully Fun Parade is coming back. The Treat Trails are coming back.
Dessert party.
The dessert party is still coming back. Biggest thing about this one is that tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash are going to go on sale starting June 26th. Quote, no earlier than 9 a.m. Pacific time.
That's their new way to say it.
I'm surprised they're giving us this long to plan. So you actually get like 2 weeks.
Wow.
To know when they're going to be selling them. If you are an Inspire Magic Key holder, then you have access to a limited number of tickets on June 24th, and all other Magic Key holders on June 25th.
Nice. August 17th is earlier than last year, isn't it? Or is
Slightly.
it about the same?
It's roughly the same.
Hope we're inching closer to
thing I noticed is
Walt
that
Disney World's beginning of Halloween season in March.
The thing I noticed, it starts August 17th.
Yeah, the other stuff's the 22nd.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Oogie Boogie Bash will start before the Halloween season.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, I don't either.
That ticket will be very cheap for that first day.
The biggest thing that I was not 100% sure about, but I would have bet money on it, is that Paint the Night will continue through the Halloween season. So if you are going around that time of year and you wanted to see Paint the Night, it will continue at least through Halloween. And so will World of Color Happiness and the projection show at It's a Small World, the Tapestry of Happiness, as well. They even made sure to include the thematic nods on Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yep. Well, why would they take those away for Halloween?
So I will say I think Paint the Night will go away for the holiday season because, again, they will have another parade. I don't know for certain. We'll have to wait. But
I would love it if they do the daytime
it would be perfect if they did.
Christmas and then Paint the Night. But
I don't know if you had a chance to see this, but there was also a graphic that they shared along with everything for Halloween that was showing. It was supposed to be teasing like the things that are returning for Oogie Boogie Bash. And the things I noticed is that it seemed like they were confirming every villain that was at a trick-or-treat trail as last year, with the exceptions of Madam Mim, Mother Gothel, and Sid.
they're saying they're not going to be there?
It doesn't look like it because they had on this map of California Adventure, they even put like Judge Doom, Dr. Doofenshmirtz,
That was
Agatha,
so terrible. No more Doofenshmirtz, please.
and Yokai, and all the other characters. They were put on the map in the same places where you found them last year, including Hades and all that. But Madame Mim wasn't on it, Mother Gothel wasn't, and Sid wasn't. And where Sid normally is, it said something new is brewing. So they're teasing something, but we don't know what.
What other major villains are there in Pixar world?
Lotso. Which would be a weird addition because it couldn't talk to you very easily.
Although Ernesto de la Cruz is also Pixar, right?
Yeah, but he's more of a person.
What?
Ernesto.
I know, but he's bad.
Yes, they already have Ernesto.
I was saying maybe they can move. Maybe they'll move him.
No, because they already put him back where he was.
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
So, and they would never put him there. It's not been big enough for the crowd that he draws
Yeah, that's true.
with Ernesto. So, not
We
really
shall see.
sure. It
I
just
like
seems,
Sid.
I know.
He's so mean. That would be the funnest job as a cast member, is to be a
know.
dork and jerk to people.
I agree. I'm a little bit sad to potentially see him go. I'm not all that sad to see Madam Mim go.
No, that was not done well. I don't remember Mother Gothel. Where was that?
The path behind Grizzly Peak, or like going through Grizzly Peak.
Yeah, I don't remember this. She definitely didn't.
Not
leave
the
an
main
indelible
pathway,
impression.
you know, when you go
Yeah.
back behind the ride.
Right.
We did it several years.
Yeah. She didn't leave enough of an impression on me.
She did on me. So, but yeah, they didn't put any villains in those places, and they're focusing a lot on the imagery of the Headless Horseman. I've just been assuming that's because they have the ride of the Headless Horseman, and also that he's in Carthay Circle. That would be kind of fun if there was like some sort of like opportunity with him, although it would also be weird not to have him on a horse.
Yeah. Or if they do have him on a horse, there will be a lot of poop.
Yeah, that's why they usually just put him in the parade.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But those are things that people have been noticing and trying to figure out, like, what does this mean? And the answer is, we don't know.
Yay.
The only thing I would take from this is what they have confirmed, and to just get your tickets. That's the only thing I can really say. Ticket prices didn't really seem to go up that much this year, I will say.
That's good.
They're still expensive. I'm not going to say that, but they normally every year it's like, now it's another $15, now it's another $20, but this year it seems like they're roughly the same price.
I kind of foresee that Disney will not be increasing prices a ton because no one's going anymore. So
Attendance is actually down,
very much so.
so that could be good, but we'll have to wait and see what they do, because I thought that last year, but they still raised ticket prices.
Yeah, true.
So you never know. At any rate, that is, as you can see by how long we've been talking about this is why we decided news only, because that's all what we have time for today.
But once they tell us all the actual food and merch, we'll talk about that.
They did give the food and beverage menus for Pride Night, but since it's only happening 2 nights, I was like, meh.
And it's like, some of them are special, but it's mostly just the same food. They changed one thing.
I did like the idea of like a chicken and waffles thing, but with churros and popcorn chicken. Which I'm like, I might give that a shot. I don't know.
Right.
I also love the fact that they're doing a Golden Girls cheesecake. I'm like, thank you for knowing your audience.
Thank you for being a cheesecake.
Fun fact, apparently B. Arthur didn't like cheesecake.
That's why they didn't eat it, didn't they? Or they did eat it, but she
ate it, but not very much. The others would like devour it. She would have like a bite.
That's right.
She doesn't like cheesecake. Didn't like cheesecake. Doesn't. I don't know. I know she's dead, but I don't know what's the right way to handle that terminology.
She lives on in our hearts.
Was I watching that show earlier?
No. Yes. Oh, yes.
Anyway, I think that's everything that we have. I don't think I checked many times. All the rest of the news was related to Walt Disney World. There's just a lot of like news about closures and movement of things all over the place. I'm trying to keep track of it. It's a lot.
Yeah. I did not have time today in my terribleness to look up any sort of news, so I'm trusting.
That's really fun. I do know that there are a lot of really good deals going on right now with Getaway Today for everything. So contact them to get your tickets or your hotel or both.
Yeah, including like a weekend night of hotel is free or something, and part of the plans. Or I got some email. It was like, this is.
I think I would remember it more off the top of my head, but
they have good deals.
They always have really good deals. So use the link in our description.
Yes. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up with all the news and happenings.
And then subscribe to the podcast to get new episodes as they drop. And we're going to go to bed. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and don't forget to follow us for when we are at Pride Night on Monday night.
We will be posting things, hopefully.
Okay, now for real. Bye.
Bye.